Hello YouTube, Byron at Splitting Slices. It is Halloween night, October 31st, 2024. And for my long Thankful Thursday video, I'd like to do a couple shout outs first. And then I'd like to get into my 1 in 5 carry challenge and talk about what items I carried, the lessons learned from this carry, and how I might change my EDC moving forward. So first, let's go through a couple shout outs. The 1 in 5 challenge was sponsored and put forth by Mike, or better known as Cornbread, over at Hunting for Hookers Outdoors Adventures. He runs a fantastic channel on both weapons and EDC gear. Go check out Cornbread's content if you haven't done so. And he just recently did a fantastic bug out bag giveaway for the knife community, and I want to congratulate him on his subscriptions as well as that giveaway. That was a fine piece of work, Cornbread, that you put on for the knife community. So thank you for that. Go check out his channel. The second guy I want to shout out is the sponsor of Thankful Thursday videos and Open Tag. That is Dave up in Canada, better known as Singing Toad Knives, Gear, and Outdoors. So Dave, thanks for sponsoring the Thankful Thursday videos and Open Tag each and every week. Now, a guy that I'm going to send you all over to check out is Count Baldwin, better known as CB of the CB Tactical YouTube channel. He is 2 or 3 subscribers away from 1,000 subs. So folks, if you haven't checked out Count Baldwin's content, please go over and do so. He is a fellow YouTuber from Kentucky, knife enthusiast, car enthusiast, and puts on a great channel. So go check out his content. That is Count Baldwin over at CB Tactical. I want to thank Ron Crow from Crow's Blade and Woodworks channel for doing a sticker swap with me. And Ron sent me quite a few of his channel stickers for giveaway swag packs and such. And obviously I'm going to put a couple on the buddy board. So Ron, thanks for doing the sticker swap, and I look forward to checking out more of your channel's content. And finally, I want to send everybody over to take a look at Austin Jackson's knife dealership called Traditional Pocket Knives. It's also known as C. Risner Cutlery. Now, Austin designed some of his own knives as well as a dealer for others' knives, and he currently has a Halloween flash sale going on where you could purchase almost up to 50% off some of his best designs to date, including the Lake Champlain Barlow in camo carbon scales. I believe they have M390 blades, premium materials for a really good price right now. So go over to Austin's company, Traditional Pocket Knives, and check out those prices. It's a great way to pick up a holiday gift for yourself or a few loved ones. All right, I'd like to get into now my 1 in 5 carry. So the 1 in 5 carry challenge was you were to carry 1 knife and up to 5 items continuously for 30 days and then report back. So the 4 of the 5 items I carried are these 4 here in the center. It included a RiseMart flashlight, pen size. It included a plastic tack pen, a mini size or a half size pen. It included the O-Knife or O-Light Otical P15 multi-tool. Has about 8 different blades or tools on it, including then a pair of scissors. I carried an EDC leather pouch for the first time. This is a 3-slotted pouch in really nice leather, soft, takes mineral oil really well, is a combination of chocolate brown and black in color with a tan stitching, and just worked out really well and was the overall best feature of this EDC carry for the 30 days. And then I carried 1 of 3 knives, depending on the tasks that I was going to be performing at work and at home for that given day. So the original challenge was just carry 1 knife. Well, it's just not safe for me to do that in my line of work. So what I decided was I would carry 1 of these 3 knives, either a fixed blade, a heavy-duty folder, or a slip joint, And that would be the only knife I would carry along with these 4 items for the day. And other than one day where I opened up a unboxing on my channel with a knife that just happened to be laying on the table, I stuck with the challenge for the full 30 days. So I was happy with that. And I did learn quite a bit. And we're going to talk about some of those items now. So the first thing and probably the most impressive feature of the carry was this leather EDC pouch. Now, I've always carried knives and EDC items, but I have never used an EDC pouch like this, a leather one. Sometimes I've carried the bigger nylon or MOLLE compatible pouches, but for me, they're kind of big and a little bulky. And even though I'm a big guy with big pockets and bib overalls and stuff, sometimes it just became too impractical to carry that big a pouch. I found this size of leather EDC pouch perfect. In fact, what I like to do is try to find one just a little wider with 4 slots so I can include a slip joint in this carry that you see on the table. Now, these 4 items that I carried here worked out fantastic. Love the RiseMart flashlight. This was a gift from Jesse McJames. Jesse, I know you're going through some things. I hope you can find peace. And I want to appreciate the time that we spent. You were always respectful. We had good times. And good luck on your future endeavors. Also, I carried this plastic tack pen, and the pen worked out fine as far as a writing implement. I love the size and in relation to the EDC pouch. The problem is this pen is awfully light, and I like something with a little more heft. I'm thinking about looking into a titanium tack pen. My eye is kind of on the Off-Grid Knives bolt pen, but I know there are others out there. So this was a nice feature of the carry. I want to continue it, but I want to get something just with a little more weight, a little more comfortable to write with than the plastic pen. And then we have the Otical P15 multi-tool. Now this is a scissors-based multi-tool, so it has a pair of scissors, and then it has about 4 tools on each side, including a small sheep's foot knife. So that worked out well. I used it about 6 or 7 times during the 30 days, including cutting I think it was a little piece of fabric or a thread for somebody, and I didn't want to pull out the fixed blade I had that day, so being a little more discreet, it worked out real well. Now, the 3 knives that I carried, again, I think we talked about them. This is the Rosecraft Briar Patch Jack, the Cold Steel Recon 1, or the Hogtooth Knives Bob DeMarco designed Nova 1. And those all worked out really well for the tasks that I had during the day. The regrets of the carry. Well, the regrets of the carry were that, 1, I missed my Milwaukee Fastback. Now, this is a 4-in-1. It's the push button operated, so you just push the button, flick it out. It locks, flip the button, you can close it. Has extra blades in a sleeve in the knife. You can cut seat belts with it. You can open bottles with it. And just a really good utility knife for the money. And there were several occasions where I wish I had that on me. But what I also am missing and used to have was the 6-in-1 knife that also had the retractable but folding bit driver. And I think what I learned in this carry was not only do I miss carrying the Fastback on a daily basis for work, but I'm going to go ahead and splurge and pick up another 6-in-1 with that screw bit driver and use that as a primary work carry every day. The second regret or negative was I really missed my neck knife. Now, I have carried a neck knife now for about 6 or 7 years. I had a brand before this was a little more budget oriented. It was a great knife, so I'm not going to downplay that knife. But for the last 3 to 4 years, I've carried this Off-Grid Knives all-day necker in D2 steel. It's about a 2-inch blade of cryo D2, black washed, finished, has jimping on the spine, and is skeletonized, and in this little Kydex sheath with the wrap for the neck, paracord wrap. It just is a really good EDC carry, and I missed it quite a few times where I normally would reach up and just grab that and use it. It wasn't there, so I don't think I will participate in any more challenges where I have to get rid of that neck knife as part of the challenge. I've just learned to use that blade an awful lot, and I missed having it for the 30 days. So with that said, what am I going to do different? Well, I'm going to pick up a 6-in-1 Milwaukee Fastback. I think I'm going to look into figuring out what the brand is on this EDC pouch. Now, there is a leather logo stamped in the back, but it's awfully cryptic on the letters that the word spells. So if you happen to have this leather pouch and know the actual brand, I would appreciate you including that in your comments on this video. Again, this was a giveaway win from Ken Faulkner's channel, and I think Ken got this from Amazon. I'm not positive, but I would really like to basically get the same style pouch, but just with a fourth slot, probably about the same size as this third slot, right beside it, so I can carry both the Otical multi-tool and a slip joint of my choice. All right, well, I think that's really about it. I appreciate the challenge. I want to thank Mike again for sponsoring that challenge. I did learn quite a few things about my carry, have included some new items that I want to pick up for it, and also found out I do miss a few of them, and we're not going to part with those ever again. So this is Byron from Splitting Slices saying split a slice with a friend soon. Thanks for supporting the channel, and until the next video, take care, everybody.